Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, people. Hello and welcome to MHF, people. Listen, big day of football. Lots of goals, apart from Man United game, of course, but
Forgot the light.
we absolutely enjoyed the Chelsea game. Lots of goals, brilliant. Liverpool smashed Bournemouth. Luis Diaz with the apologies coming from Husam in a minute. You will see, of course. And
Can you not do this every time?
Spurs, Spurs absolutely scammed their way into a win. Listen, I don't know what to say, but to be honest with you, Brentford were robbed because Beccari should have seen a red. But nobody tells me otherwise. But we'll talk about all the games. Big up everybody that is. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, people, if you're new. Big up everybody that joined from the Football Terrace, of course. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. What are we talking about first? Are we talking about how good Liverpool were? Are we talking about how Chelsea were very good?
You know what the correct approach is first? Ask the chat who they want us to start with.
Who do you
That's
guys
the
want us to start with?
One word
That is what
answers.
we want to know. One word. And let's get, and also we cannot have over 300 people here and we are on 30 likes. That is 10% conversion rate. That is even worse than Darwin Núñez conversion rate last season. So I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear all the people in the chat. I want you guys to actually challenge us because I got something coming. Like I got some opinions, strong opinions today, to be honest, about some teams, about what are we going to see this season. I got strong opinions. A lot of gaslighting, of course, is going to happen today. You know, when all the teams win, a lot of gaslighting will happen, of course, today. But hit that like button, you guys. Guys, quickly, while you're typing Chelsea or Man United or whoever, I want everyone I want to see 200 likes right off the bat because we need the algorithms. YouTube is not helping anyone, and I mean anyone, by the way. Anyone, by the way. So for some reason, we need your like button, people. We need your like button, people. So we need 300 likes. It looks like thumbs up underneath the live chat. That's why we ask for it, because it helps the algorithms. It pushes the video to the next viewer, and it actually helps MHF to be on your homepage of YouTube next time we go live. Where do we start with? Chelsea. I see a lot of Chelsea. Chelsea.
Most people saying Chelsea or Liverpool. Your call. You want to go with either, Ali?
I want to start with that. I actually want to get opinion about Liverpool first, quickly. Shaky a little bit in the beginning. Husam lost his head, but the team collected itself and it was very composed. Brilliant goals by Luis Diaz. I just want to say that, like some really, really good goals by Liverpool. Some really, really good plays by Liverpool today. I knew the game was over once Liverpool scored, to be honest with you. I knew that Liverpool won the game already when they scored. A little bit of a change of the approach today from Liverpool, to be honest. Way more fluid in terms of the players' movement. Now we're talking a little bit MHF, we're being objective. A lot of movement today. Mr. Darwin Núñez somehow, bro, I'm not changing my opinion. He is a donkey on the ball, but he scored a banger. That doesn't change my opinion. He still fucked up passes and first touches and shit like this, which is, oh my God, the people on Twitter, some people are just so shameless when he scored a goal. Yes, he scored a goal, a banger, left foot, phenomenal. But did you watch the rest of the game with Darwin Núñez? I'm going to repeat it again. I never change my opinion. He does not belong to this technical Liverpool football club. Even Konate is turning into a technical footballer. Darwin Núñez isn't it. He's just not it. He's not it. Right? I know that he scored a banger today, but come on, he scored a banger after really, really Luis Diaz opened up the game, to be honest, with the two goals. Like, if this is a game that is stuck, Darwin Núñez isn't scoring that. I'm not hating on him. I just don't think that he suits Liverpool as much. You know what I mean? Like, he's not it. In my opinion, he's not it. But listen, I want to say that Gravenberch, McAllister today looked all right again. A lot of people are criticizing Sabozlai. He's running around. No, I want to hear what Husam has to say. He's running around Sabozlai, but again, you didn't buy
Yeah, but
that
the problem
guy
is
to
we're
just run
doing the
around.
Mason Mount thing for him, Mo.
Exactly. Bravo. You didn't buy him to run around like a maniac on the
Exactly.
pitch.
Every time someone defends Soboslai, his first statement is he defends and he has high work rate. Okay, we could have bought Conor Gallagher then. Like, what's the point? Like, what I'm saying is, listen, this was going to be the season 2 months ago, 3 months ago. You spoke to me, you spoke to any Liverpool fan in the planet. They would have told you this is the season where we're going to play with a number 10. And this is the season in which Soboslai is going to cook and Soboslai is going to do this and Soboslai is going to do that. And this season, it's like every time he has the ball in the final third and we need him to show a bit of quality, he just hasn't shown it. That's just the reality of the situation. It's not even about like we expect him to play like Kevin De Bruyne or Mesut Ozil. There are simple passes, easy passes that he's messing up. There are passes that you expect a top class number 10 to make. There are passes that you expect not even a world class, a good number 10 to make, and he's messing those up as well. And that's the thing. Like today in the first half, he had about 2-3 chances on the counter where he had the ball, Salah on the right, Diaz on the left, Nunez running down the middle, and he just keeps running. It doesn't make a decision, and then the ball is lost, and then it's game, set, and match. So that's for me why is when I look at that situation, I'm telling all the Chelsea fans from now, if you're gonna say Kepa tax, when we get to the Chelsea section, I'll say Areola tax. You want to play this game, or you want to give credit to both teams? Up to you. Me, I'm coming on MHF now to give credit to both Liverpool and Chelsea. Abdi Has, you're the leader of the Chelsea fans in the chat. I'm gonna let you decide. Do you want to do this whole tax thing? One word answers in the chat. Do you want to say no tax or yes tax? Tell me right now. One word answer I want only. Because you guys are doing too much now. Oh, Kepa tax. Areola, as if Areola is good. Areola was crap the whole game. No such thing as Kepa tax. Today for me, Luis Diaz's finish was unbelievable. The second one specifically, because he finished it with his weak foot. And a true sign of improvement is a player who can use his weak foot as well in front of goal. And the fact that he did use his weak foot is something very good, very good. And we need to just see more of this. And listen, I know I obviously said it to troll at the start, but this whole apology thing is so jarring. Like, it's just every single time someone will have a good moment, apologize. Habibi, there is no apologies come after consistency. I said until January, if he's performing like this, by the way, I don't even expect these numbers. It's not like you know how many goals he has right now in the Premier League, Mo? He has 5 goals in 5 games.
Right.
If he replicates this form, he's gonna have 38 goals.
No, but he's not gonna replicate this form.
Exactly. That's why
the problem is you're not expecting him to have this form.
No one is expecting him to have this form. I gave him very realistic expectations at the start of the season. I said 15 and 10. That's it. I didn't say anything crazy. He said 15 goals, 10 assists.
That's too much. No. I actually, no banter aside, Husam, being serious.
Too much?
Okay? Yabni, can I just, to be serious with you, 20 GA from him this season, and he's had a brilliant season.
I disagree with you.
Okay, can I ask you something? How many times did Mane had 20 GA plus?
I think 4 times.
But that's Mane. If Luis Diaz in this season gets 20 plus GA, he's already very good for you this season. Don't do that 25
No,
plus,
I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm saying 15 and 10, 15 and 8. That's
too much. That's too much. 20 GA is good. When Saka and Martinelli have 20...
5 GA difference?
Yes. Because I know...
So 25 GA is
I actually believe...
okay,
here is my belief. Okay? Let's go back and forth. This is my belief, guys, to be honest. I believe Husam is putting 25 GA, so if he doesn't get 25, you say he didn't have a good season. I think 20 GA or around that area. I'm not saying, exactly 20. Like, if he gets 22, if he gets 19, I think it's okay. I don't think it's bad. I think he's had a good season. Mm-hmm. In comparison with last season, the guy, I don't know how many he had, but I don't think he exceeded 10 or 11 or something like this in this season. He played a lot of games.
25 GA is not unrealistic.
It's very tough.
You're playing for one of the most offensive sides in the league. In 38 games, you can get 15 goals. That's a goal every 3 games almost. So that's not that high of an expectation.
25 GA is a lot, to be honest.
And 10 assists is essentially 1 assist every 4 games. So that's also not unrealistic. So don't say I'm saying anything unrealistic. Unrealistic if I said 20 and 15, that's unrealistic. Okay, but ما تحكيش 15 and 10 is unrealistic. It's not.
No, I think 20 plus GA is good for me. That's me. But anyway, let's just
anyway, that's beside
I'm talking
the point.
about
So the thing
by the
is,
way,
look,
I'm talking only the Premier League.
yes.
Until
هسه
you
for
want him-
Nunes,
Okay, hold on. You want him to have 25 GA in the Premier League only.
yeah.
Okay. So guys, just in the chat for the people to get this right. I am talking only Prem and he's talking only Prem. We're not talking all competitions.
No, I'm not saying all competition.
I'm talking in the Prem. If he gets 20 plus GA, I will just say you had a good season, in my opinion. But anyway, moving on from
we
Diaz.
can disagree. When it comes
Moving
to
on to
Nunez, because of all the pain he's caused me, I want 30 goals and then I'll apologize in the Premier League. If you can't score 30 goals, don't ask me for anything. If he scores 29 goals, I won't apologize. Anyway, so listen, you are a liar. Everyone in the chat or anyone who claims that when he saw the attempt with the weak foot of Nunez, if anyone says right now that you think that he was going to score that, you're a liar. And there is nothing that can prove to me or show me that you can ever say that you genuinely thought that was going in the back of the net. No one did. No one did. And it's okay because we're not used to it. Once again, the reason why I defend Salah, I defend McAllister, Trent, and these guys is consistency. We need more of it. Simple as. Right now, Luis Diaz, 4 games in a row, he's played really well. And by the way, just to show you I'm not an agenda merchant, the game against Nottingham Forest, remember the loss? What did I come here and say? I said we shouldn't have taken off Luis Diaz because I thought Luis Diaz had a fantastic game. I thought Luis Diaz was good, and I thought he would have actually helped us, win that game. And that's my thing. So listen, we took him off, and I'm not just praising people when they score. I'm praising even if they have a good game overall, I think. And he just maybe, is unlucky or gets subbed off or whatever. So that's why for me, the game against Forest, I said, listen, it's about him doing this consistently. That's it. And now when it comes to the rest of the team, listen, Gravenberg is amazing. And there's one thing, I don't know if you noticed this, Mo, but there's one thing that Slot was doing today. Slot was experimenting with players in the 10.
Yes,
I don't know if you noticed this.
That's why
he played like 5 different players.
The first thing I said, Liverpool looked so different today. They looked so fluid in terms of movement.
No. He put 5 different players in the 10. He put Szoboszlai and McAllister and Salah and Jones and even Chiesa for a little bit was playing in that position. So my thing is like, look, I like the fact that he's experimenting and that he's trying. And for me, when McAllister was put in the 10, the vision got to me that I was absolutely right. Had we bought Zubimendi, Szoboszlai would have been eating bench, 100%. It would have been McAllister in the 10, as I suggested from the beginning.
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking he wants to find the right combination. By the way, today again, I thought Gravenberch is exceeding expectations from everyone, game by game. Again, he was everywhere today on the pitch, covering Robertson.
Is it fair to say the most informed midfielder in the league? Is it fair?
Yeah, 100%. Like the guy today, I saw him cover Robertson, I saw him cover Trent, and I also saw him right behind Darwin Núñez and Diaz when they had the ball. So it's absolutely crazy. Like he has 3 lungs, and inshallah he stays fit because I hate for a player like this to get injured. To be honest, in this time, like I hope he stays fit. I hope Arne Slot doesn't overuse him. I thought Mohamed Salah today. I know a lot of people praised Mohamed Salah today. I thought he was okay. Today,
no, but you know what I hate? And listen, I know you're not even a guy who does Salah agenda. You know what
I love Salah. I love
people
Salah.
who cannot speak in the middle. Why is it either you are crap or you are amazing?
I never said he was crap. No,
I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general because this pissed me off. Today Salah did everything right except the final decision.
Yes, exactly. That's why I said Salah today wasn't bad, but I thought he was meh. You know what I mean? You dribbled.
Yeah, but you see, this is the problem I have. See,
he wasn't awful. Like he had an assist. He passed the ball well, but I thought some decisions he made were He could have dribbled instead of shooting. He could have shot instead. He could have
Yes,
passed
and
instead of
actually,
shooting.
decision making is his biggest strength. That's why it's weird. It's actually weird, you know.
But that's why I'm saying Salah. Like I disagree with a lot of people. Oh, did you see Salah today? Oh, come on now. Did he have the? Is he the assist he gave for Darwin Nunes?
Yeah, it was his assist.
That is the definition of a
Shameless
stat padding.
assist, but
Same
I
as Sancho, by the way. Same as Sancho.
same
stat
as
padding.
Sancho.
Same
Jackson
Sancho.
ran through half the team and scored. Sancho assist.
Like at least Trent dribbled the ball from his half all the way to pass to Luis Diaz, and Luis Diaz finished. But that Nunes goal, Salah getting an assist, that is the definition of you stat padded, and that's why your rating went a little bit higher on all the websites because it counted as a stat. You know
Nottingham
what I
Forest
mean?
was his worst game. He got better in Milan today. He got better again. خلاص, next game.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, we have to move on from Liverpool. I
Did
know
you
we have
see
a
the
lot of
Chiesa
Liverpool.
cameo? Tell me just your thoughts on the Chiesa cameo.
To be honest with you, I wasn't focused with him a lot. He was just okay running around. And I'm being honest.
He had good moments, you know. That
To be honest, I'm gonna tell you why I kind of in the last like 15 minutes from Liverpool, I moved away because it was 3-0 and Spurs were like it was broski.
It was tight. But here's the thing, Mo. One thing about Chiesa I liked, Mo, and this is something that all football fans in the chat, true football fans, will appreciate. I love risk takers. That is something, as a football fan, Mo loves this. I know because he's expressed this before. I've expressed this before. A lot of the guys in the chat as well, I know their opinions on this. You know what I hate the most? Someone who's a coward. And today, Chiesa proved that he might not be amazing, he might not be unbelievable, but he's never a coward. The guy attempted a half volley from 30 yards and attempted a weak foot shot and attempted passes. And listen, it might not all come off, but at least he tried. And he at least take risks. And for me, taking risks is something that I always appreciate in a footballer. So yeah, that's one of the positives I'll say about Chiesa. So it was nice. And Kelleher made good saves as well, so big up to him. Konate was a rock at the back.
Didn't he fuck up in the first half, Kelleher, for a pass or something like this? And
yeah, but then after that, he was solid the whole game. Konate was unbelievable. So yeah.
Konate was very, very good. Robertson.
That's not the bare minimum. Risk takers don't exist in football nowadays. Jack Grealish.
Right, like, but Robertson looked okay. The problem is you don't understand. I think his technique, Chiesa, is lacking after the injury. He was good at Fiorentina preseason event. After the injury, the technique of shooting and crossing is lacking. He will give you a moment here and there, but he needs to go back to the consistency he showed in Fiorentina and in Juventus in the beginning when he moved. After the injury, he was destroyed somehow. I don't know, he's half a knee or whatever. Guys, we have 550 people here. We need the likes up. Moving on. Chelsea. Bro. Nicholas Jackson.
قبل moving on first, read the super chats.
Second of all, read the super chats.
550 people here. My rude host here has no manners. Big up to the 550 people in here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another MHF episode. There's going to be a lot more consistently this week. Number one, we're 10 subscribers away from 6.8k. Let's get there. The road to 10k continues. You want to get there. If you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Second of all, big up to everyone who's watching us right now. We want you to like, we want you to share, we want you to subscribe. Big up to everyone. Now do the super chats more, and then we'll move on to Chelsea. You fraud.
You do the super chat.
طوالي moving to Chelsea. طب read the super chats يا أخي. What if someone wants to cuss you out?
City may bruise Arsenal tomorrow. Bad last season. Arsenal didn't park the bus. It's a lie. They literally parked the bus. They cancelled each other out. Parking the bus. City bread and butter. How? What do you mean? If Arsenal park the bus, this is the strongest defense now at the current moment in the world, actually. So how are they like? How do you say that City just didn't just City play against Inter and Inter defended and with all due respect, yeah, we defend well. Broski, we had Carlos Augusto and Darmian at the back and Basic you never heard of. Arsenal they have weapons at the back. Ben White, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, with Rice and Partey in front of them. Arsenal even have better defense than Inter, in my opinion, and their goalkeeper is good. They might not have the bowlers we have, but they definitely have a very, very strong defense. We'll see. If I'm telling you something, and I know we don't want to talk about the game tomorrow. If Arsenal park the
1-0
bus
to
tomorrow,
Arsenal, write it down. No.
if Arsenal park the bus tomorrow and lose, I think the league is gonna be very questionable for Arsenal. But I don't expect that. I expect Arsenal to park the bus and not lose. It's either Arsenal might get a win or it's a 0-0 draw. A 0-0 draw.
Told them
Like,
today, I'm doing the footy judge more. For content, I need 1-0 to Arsenal. For content.
yeah. To be honest with
1-0
you, I'm not
to
putting,
the Arsenal. Let's
I'm
go.
not putting hopes up on this, but we need Arsenal to win, to be
Don't
honest
be a
with you.
hater, man. Why are you hating on Arsenal?
I want Arsenal to win, yeah, in the league. of
Don't
course.
hate, appreciate.
Until Liverpool, if Liverpool show consistency over the next 3-4 games, I'm a Liverpool fan. خلاص. I'm back in
انت you
Liverpool
know
to
the
win the
bet I
league.
made, صح?
No, I don't.
If Liverpool win the league, I'm gonna shave my hair, my mustache, and my beard all on the same stream.
I don't think that's big enough. Guys, we need more. We need bigger.
What do you mean? That's not big enough.
It's not big
Yeah,
enough.
Habibi, I'm gonna look like Buddha. What do you mean I'm not good
So
enough? Be
you're
quiet.
saving your
Yeah.
hair, your beard,
My mustache as well.
and we need something else.
Nothing, Habibi, nothing left. What? I'll
Gary
shave.
Lineker presented Game of the Week in his underwear when they won the league, Leicester City. I'm not asking you to present in underwear. You get cancelled on YouTube. That's not TV. But we need something similar, guys. Guys, I need ideas. Someone give me ideas, okay? Not the same because this
You
is
want me to
YouTube. We'll
do
get
قهوة topless يعني?
we'll get something kind of like this. No glasses. Okay, no glasses. No
No, but then I
shirt.
can't see anything.
I will run the show. Don't worry about you. Talk. I will run the super
لا
chat.
حبيبي, I have to see the
Yeah.
show.
No, you can see the show now. No. How? What the fuck, bro? Say Everton shirt. Yeah, Liverpool win the league, and he fucking presents with Everton. So have some shame. It's kind of weird, bro. No. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. Number one. Okay, there's a couple of things. He presents the show number one with Darwin Núñez shirt backwards. So Darwin Núñez right here with a beard, mustache, and hair shaved, and Darwin Núñez right here. And he buys a Darwin Núñez shirt. You guys will fund it, right? So he doesn't have to a super chat or something will fund it, and he will buy an original Darwin Núñez shirt from the Liverpool store, and he absolutely presents the show with Darwin Núñez showing on the screen right here, shaved, mustache, beard, and hair. I think that's fair.
You know what? Deal.
You know that's fair.
يلا deal. So we're not gonna win the league, حبيبي. Don't worry, I'm safe.
That's fair. We'll see. Big up Mojenda and Husamiski. For me, don't have much to say as a rival today, as I'm focused on tomorrow. But the Martinez two-footed stomp should be it. I'm actually gonna come to this. I know Husam was doing a watch along and he saw it. I'm gonna come to this and I'm gonna tell you my opinion because my opinion didn't change. And I told you guys that 2 years ago, and no one believed me. I told people 2 years ago.
Player.
The gaslighting from Mo today will be generational. And you have 12 points, another clean sheet in the league. You had 1 goal scored against you in the Premier League, right? In a game that was Husam will sit here and tell you that the Nottingham Forest game is not going to repeat itself again. That game at home against a team like Forest, that is once every 50 game. It happens to Arsenal, it happens to Liverpool, it happens to Inter, it happens to Man City. That one game, you remember the Wolves game, Man City Wolves game, when City missed like 50,000 chances, 1 own goal for Wolves and 1 goal and City lost 2-1. That happens once a season. Like, I get it. Liverpool might go away to Arsenal and not have a good performance, might go away to Chelsea and not have a good performance. But that Nottingham Forest game at home isn't going to happen again, people. You saw today against Bournemouth. It was clunky in the beginning, but then once Liverpool got into gear, Bournemouth had no chance. No chance of winning this game. Liverpool could have won this game 3, 4, 5. More. 5. It could have been that. So, Redline Teranga, I know that I'm not saying, and people need to understand this. I am not sitting here and saying that Liverpool will win the Premier League. Liverpool have the smallest chance within Arsenal and Man City to win the Premier League. I agree with Husam on this. Right? When we disagree is that I believe Liverpool are still within the circle. Aston Villa aren't, Chelsea aren't, Spurs aren't, Man United aren't, Newcastle aren't. That's the difference. I'm not gaslighting you. I am saying here, keep the hope up. Like, don't just negate it and say, oh, we have zero chance. Yeah, Arsenal draw City tomorrow. You are within that thing. You go to City at the Etihad, right? And you play a good game, you might get a draw. You might. What stops you from getting a draw or a win against City? Nothing. Nothing. Wallahi nothing.
Smirk, حبيبي, smirk.
Wallahi no smirk.
Why is smirking?
Your smile on the screen makes me smile. I'm so
Oh,
happy
يا حبيبي, my smile.
I'm happy that you are happy. I am happy that my friend is happy. Wallahi, I'm happy that my friend is happy.
Get away from crisis. Have some shame.
To some players, and also in the I'm gonna say the same thing. Saliba gets injured and Arsenal fucked. I'm gonna tell you otherwise. Haaland gets injured. Man City fans who's gonna score the goal? Broma, he scored 90% of their goals. So, by the way, all the teams this season, I think the majority of them, City have the most complete squad. But one of the things they don't have is really they don't have a backup for their most important player, which is Erling Haaland. They don't have a backup for him. We'll see how if Haaland
Didn't you tell me yesterday they're buying a striker in January?
Yeah, they're buying the Celtic guy, I think, again.
Who?
But they are, I don't know. They said they are buying that Celtic guy in January that they scouted or whatever.
Someone tell us in the chat the name.
There is a name that circled around in the summer and they gonna... I don't know if City will... But, bro, Cole Palmer gets injured. I'm not sure. Chelsea, can you cope with Sancho? But anyway, I want to move on to Chelsea because I have a lot to say. And I want to know, guys, what you think of this. 600 people here, guys. Really, I am not accepting less than 400 likes on this stream. 400. 400 if you don't understand English. You know? 400 if you don't understand. 400 likes. So like the video underneath the live chat. Come on now. Don't be greedy and don't be cheap at the same time. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it helps us. I'm actually, before I go to Chelsea, I want to say something. Lisandro Martinez is similar to Romero in terms of being a bozo and wanting to hurt the opposition.
I mean, that's not called moving on to Chelsea. That's called moving on to United. So
no. I'm gonna talk about quickly about Man United since I came from the terrace and a lot of people.
Yes, he did, Marco. I got my money. Marco.
Yes, I did.
Hey.
And by the way, I just want to establish something. It was never my fault that he didn't get paid. It was the freaking country here with the needed 50,000 verification method to be able to send money to Jordan, which was crazy. You guys know, for taxes purposes and all the stuff. We have been trying for a month and a half. But anyway, alhamdulillah, he got paid. So khalas, he got paid. Yes, he got paid. Listen, Licha or whatever they call him is another bozo that goes into tackles to hurt the opposition, not to only get the ball. You can tell the difference between De Ligt going into tackle, being rough and tough, but not his intention is not to get the ball. Lisandro Martinez is one of these guys who would sleep well at night if he breaks someone's leg, right? He would be okay if he goes into a tackle and breaks someone's leg. And I can see it. I know that type of people. I know that these types of people. He literally does this. He jumps two-footed tackle. If the guy didn't move his leg, he really could have broken his leg and could have ended his career. It's a career-ending jump. He jumped two-footed from above, and he could have broken the guy's fingers or toes or something. He is absolutely horrific. I'm just gonna. He's horrific, to be honest.
But for me, the problem is in that game is I don't blame Ten Hag at all. I think the problem is the forward line players. They dominated. They were much better, and the fact that Dean Henderson was man of the match proves everything that you want.
I'm gonna say one thing about this. They were unlucky. And instead of they hit the post, I think 3 times. Man United were unlucky today. Dean Henderson had saves and Onana had saves, so they cancel each other. But Man United were more unlucky today than blaming people. To be honest, I thought he played very very well in the first half, controlled possession, and
I
they
saw what
didn't
you
need.
said as well because he didn't play Ugarte or
Bro,
Casemiro, so he
he
just
played Liverpool
Burnley.
style. You know, he played
Yeah.
Liverpool style. You know what I mean? He
He
played
copied.
like, yes, he's like, I'm gonna play the technical guys, pass the ball around and keep position, smother the opposition without having a DM, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. Mo, what country are you? I don't know what that means. I'm Egyptian, American. So I'm Egyptian and I live in America, but I'm Egyptian, born and raised in Egypt, Al Qahira, in Cairo. So I don't know what does that have to do with anything. But here you go. You could have asked and I answered. But I appreciate the super chat though. Appreciate the
Bro,
super chat.
he's only asking where are you from? Why are you taking it personally?
I don't know. Is that a Man United fan? Because anyway.
Yeah.
Man United. But the thing is, I didn't change my opinion because of the Man United still gonna finish between 6th and 8th or 7th and 8th. I still have the
And today's
same
game
energy.
proves it because they lack goals. Their problem is they have no goal scorer. That's the biggest issue that they have. They lack goals. They have no goal scorer. They have no one who can put the ball in the back of the net. If they have someone who can consistently put the ball in the back of the net, then everything we say changes. That's the thing.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But listen, for Man United, I don't think they're going to be a main player this season in the league. And I don't think they're going to be a main player in top four as well. I think they're going to have separation between them and top four in a bit. I think the likes of Chelsea, Newcastle lost today. They were absolutely not
I can't
great.
like you. Newcastle losing to Fulham is bad news for me because I predicted Newcastle to finish in top four. It doesn't make it impossible, but it's at least, it makes it difficult. That's the thing. So that's why I look at this Newcastle. Listen, the top four race is wide open, and it's a possibility for a lot of teams to end up there. It just depends how they perform in Europe. The good thing for Newcastle is they have no Europe. So yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is they lack a lot. They lack a lot in the Dan Burn. They lack a lot. They needed a top. They needed some Margehi. They needed to splurge the money to get Margehi off Crystal Palace, but they didn't. So that is a big deal, in my opinion.
I hear
But speaking about Chelsea,
you. Yalla, do that thing again with the microphone. Yalla, do it. Be shameless.
no, خلاص I do it.
لا do it. Do it.
Why
for
would
the
I do it
Chelsea guys
again?
in the chat.
Why would I do it again?
تورك حبيبي تورك. يلا
Why?
تورك for Chelsea.
Twerk. Here's the difference. When he gaslight Arsenal fans, he doesn't twerk. But when
How
I
I
believe
gaslight?
something, you tell them you're gonna win at the Etihad, you're gonna win the league, even though you believe.
So if I actually
in the
believe that they're
heart
going to
of
win
in
the
the
league, is
heart of
that
your
working?
in the heart of your hearts, you know that
Yeah,
Man
but
City
yeah,
are the better team in the league. You know that.
حبيبي,
You know
I
that Man
said
City are the
already,
better team in the
Arsenal are
league.
going to win the league, not working.
You believe the heart. وأنا كمان I said in the beginning of the season that Chelsea will get top four. Tell me otherwise.
That's twerking, but okay.
What the fuck? Why the fuck that is twerking and yours is not?
Because Chelsea haven't shown anything. At least Arsenal have shown something, man.
What are these guys? Is crazy.
Okay, Allah, go ahead. Tell me your thoughts on the West
Your
Ham game.
hate is unbelievable and undeniable, bro.
Breaking news: Liverpool fan hates Chelsea. Wow. Sue me.
No, but I thought that you are one of the people that it shouldn't cloud your judgment.
I'm not clouding my judgment with anything. I just don't think they finished top four. What is that a problem?
So who's better than them? Maybe Aston Villa?
Newcastle.
Have you seen Newcastle backline, yeah?
Yeah, maybe Newcastle are finishing top four because they have one game a week. Best.
Oh, Chelsea at the same points as Newcastle. Aston Villa are
Chelsea are the same points in Newcastle, but if I say Newcastle finish top four, I'm gaslight.
I wanna say something about today. Actually,
Villa, to be fair to Sean, what he's saying before you like Villa, he is right. Villa could also get it again. My only thing is, okay, when the UCL starts for real, how will they deal with it? That's the $1 million question.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with Villa is that they fall behind. Villa, for some reason, they fall behind. I'm just gonna say one thing about what is it? What's their name? Chelsea today. I'm gonna start with Jadon Sancho. I actually think people, and I really want people to actually do this. People say that Mo, you have an agenda, right? I actually believe now, because of social media, football fans just want to be right and want to rub it in the opposition's face, on the rival's faces, for whatever reason. Jadon Sancho passed the ball to Jackson, and Jackson literally did 99% of the work. A lot of tweets after the game are about, oh, Sancho, 2 games, 2 assists for Chelsea. What did he do for Man United? Yeah, have some shame and praise your striker instead of tweeting about Sancho. It is about your team. Why do people now are worried about rivals before they are worried about their team? You know what I mean? Like, praise Jackson. Jackson that was criticized a lot. Praise Jackson for, like, there are big accounts, Husam, that are coming with Sancho props before Jackson props. Are you that shameless?
Yeah.
Yes. And I hate analysis. And I'm gonna tell you guys reality today. Sancho and Madueke today, by design, were bypassed from Maresca. Were bypassed. Maresca today, if you look at the numbers and you look at the heat maps and you look at how many touches people got and you look at everything, Maresca didn't want to play through the sides. He wanted Jackson to go run behind, and he wanted Palmer and Caicedo and Enzo to be the controllers of the game. So he ignored Madueke and Sancho completely. Look at the number of touches they got. And by the way, Sancho today, Wallah al-Azim, and I'm not hating on Sancho. He did that thing where he did a brilliant move, dribbled, and then he lost the ball. Someone made GIFs, you know, the GIFs thing, and they showed the dribble, but they didn't show that he literally, 1 touch after, he gave the ball to the opposition. Right? You don't do this for Madueke. But in the opposition, do you know what they did for Madueke? Madueke dribbled 2, passed the ball, and it got intercepted. Do you know what they tweeted and they showed? Madueke, next time, hold bench. Why don't you have the same energy? Why don't you have... So for Madueke now, I know what Chelsea fans are doing, because most of them want Neto to start and want Sancho to start. They want the bowlers to start. They want the signings so they can score against Arsenal because they signed Neto, and against Man United because they got Sancho. So now the agenda is they highlight the bats for Madueke and they highlight anything good for Sancho. Right? Shamelessness. But ya akhi, be objective. Yani be objective a little bit, right? Because you know that Sancho today, apart from that pass to Jackson, he didn't do anything. So didn't Madueke, because Maresca instructed the team to go through the middle, because the freaking midfield of West Ham were wide open, because he had 2 midfielders in there, because Alvarez dropped deep, and he had 2 midfielders there, Dagar Rodriguez and Paqueta, and they packed the sides. So I don't like this from Chelsea fans. However, Chelsea today looked good. Very good, right? Very good defensively and offensively in both aspects of the game. West Ham huffed and puffed, and Chelsea defended very well. Defended set pieces very well today. Right? You did a watch along for the game. Why you're smirking? Can I understand?
I'm just letting you talk, Yahi. I can't smile.
Talk with me.
Here, I'm gonna be upset.
Lana, I want you to actually just tell me what you think about the game.
I'm just laughing at this guy right here because he's saying more gender. I don't know why.
Why is more gender?
I don't understand.
I don't know what is that. It's weird. Tell me what you think about the game. Can I ask you 3 questions? Did you think Sancho played well?
No, definitely not.
How about Palmer?
People are overdoing the Sancho stuff. Palmer scored, but it overshadowed a bad game.
So Palmer played bad but scored.
Yes.
Oh.
You know who was good? Caicedo. That's who was good. And Nicholas Jackson. That's who was good. Those 2 were the ones that are good. That's just the honest thing. Listen, man. Chelsea might be a good side. You know. They might be a team that troubles opposition this season, you know. And one thing I have to say is they might be good. I think they compete for top 4.
It is very hard on his. It's hard on his chest.
But anyway,
he's heavy. He's breathing heavily. He's breathing heavily.
Nothing. I'm
Ya
talking.
Allah, Abdi Has. He's breathing heavily, bro. He can't even get the.
I'm giving Chelsea praise, and you are still flying. don't get why you guys are crying, even when I'm saying good stuff about your club and you're still crying. It's so weird.
He's
Anyway.
like, I can't press them anymore.
You can't what, Habibi? I'm saying good stuff about Chelsea. Malko ya Ikhwan. I'm saying good stuff. Anyway, you know,
He's inside, he's crying.
Chelsea deserved to win today. I think West Ham as well played a role, and because they were awful, you know, because Lopetegui is the and this is why when I was doing the prediction, I actually put West Ham very low down the table because I said you're giving good ingredients to a shit chef, and today it proves it. Yahi, in the first half, you're crossing the ball to Jared Bowen. You're playing crosses into Jared Bowen, who's 5'3". Yahi, wallahi, have some shame. Yani, you think Jared Bowen is going to beat Colwell and Fofana in the air? He won't. Now, the truth of the matter is, listen, Chelsea had a very good game today. The credit for me massively goes to two players who I think are have been performing. And I think actually it's fair to say the two best players for Chelsea this season. Number one, you have to give massive credit, Caicedo. Because Caicedo ran that midfield and he was absolutely phenomenal today. Even without the assist, he was just there whenever he was needed, interceptions, tackles, everything. Like, he's just there on the pitch everywhere in a good sense. And the second guy is Nicholas Jackson, because as Mo said, listen, it's very easy for us to sit up here and go like, oh my God, Jadon Sancho, just to please the masses. But the reality of the situation is it really was Jackson that did all of that, because we were just sat there chilling, watching the game. And all of a sudden, Chelsea are 1-0 up because Nicholas Jackson is amazing. Guy has been crazy in form this season. I think he has 5. I don't know if I'm wrong. I think he either has 4 goals in 5 or 5 goals in 5, something like that. But he has definitely been cooking this season. And look, Jackson is the guy that Chelsea need to thank, because he had 2 fantastic finishes there. 2 fantastic finishes there. And he's been one of Chelsea's better players this season. Another guy as well that honestly, look, here's the thing, because as my guy Mo said, listen, today is not about, oh my God, Sancho this, Sancho that. I'll be honest with you, I don't think and this might sound crazy because they won 3-0, but I don't think a single Chelsea winger played well. Like, I think they all had moments here and there, but he's just okay. I think for me, Jackson gets most of the praise because he's finishing in front of goal. And as you said, he's someone that was criticized a lot last season, and now he's finishing his chances. He's finishing his dinner, which is what you need. Now, the one thing I will say is, before the game started, I said I'm shocked that Enzo is playing, because I thought he was going to go with Vega again, because I thought Vega was actually good against Bournemouth. But then he went with Enzo, and to be fair to Enzo, he didn't even have a bad game. Enzo wasn't even bad today. He actually had a good game.
He wasn't bad. He was all right.
Yeah, he was good. So, yeah, Chelsea deserved to win today's game. But at the end of the day, consistency is king. You are consistent, we will talk. But right now, it's match day 5, so no need to exaggerate.
Yeah, he was all right. What are you watching?
I'm watching Real Madrid Espanyol.
Oh, okay. I'm not even watching La Liga, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so if I want an Espanyol player, you can't say you never watch La Liga. It's literally in the background. عادي يعني مركز معك هيني بحكي.
No, it's okay. For Chelsea, I think they're gonna get top 4. I think they are gonna be they're gonna do very, very well. They're gonna do well this season. Even if they miss the top 4, it's not gonna be like last season where they come back from behind. It will be a battle, of course, between Aston Villa, Newcastle, and I think these are the 3 teams that will battle for top 4.
Do you think Spurs have any hope of getting top 4?
Yeah, they do. They do have hope of getting top 4 when they get knocked out.
Can I tell you my crazy unpopular opinion?
Can I tell you why? Because they're gonna get knocked out of Europa League, so they're gonna focus.
My crazy unpopular opinion. I think Spurs have a smaller chance of top 4 than Manchester United.
Yeah, I have some shame on the corner. Did you see Manchester United? Just in the stream, Dave. Yeah, what are you talking about? Manchester United. Man United. I have some shame.
Are fucking shit.
No, they aren't that bad, bro. Like,
Spurs
it's not that
are
bad, like
fucking crap. I'm sorry, they are.
Spurs are better than Man United. No one tell me otherwise. I think Spurs are better than Man United. The team that I'm looking at now are Brighton, to be honest. They're like, I don't think they can keep it up, but they don't have any Europe, so I believe might be. But to be honest with you, I think no. Man United, they're not in the picture. They aren't. Oh my God, they aren't in the picture. They aren't. But listen, anyway, Let's do a couple of super chats and wow. Okay, Sean is here. Okay. Okay, Sean. Villa with another comeback. No, we did that. Sean is saying Jackson did this last year too, scored a hat trick, and then is all right. Is what? Is a tight, a right, or right? Like Diaz need the consistency from him before we can just say he turned the corner. I don't think he turned the corner. Jackson, I promise you, Sean, you're 100% right. It will come again where Jackson will be missing chances, like simple ones. I promise you, it will happen.
Yeah, but that's why you need consistency. That's why consistency is important.
Yeah, it will happen. It will happen 100%. So yes. Husam, can you admit Poch was the problem now?
Nope, absolutely not.
Like why people have no shame?
Yep.
Yeah, you gave this.
No one is admitting shit about anything 5 games into a season. Have some shame in the decorum.
Yeah, wait,
5 games into the season, you already want apologies and admitting. Nope. I'm not admitting stuff about my own players, never mind other clubs.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to them. Have some shame. Anyway, listen. People, wallahi, people have no shame. But listen, Redline Taranga, big up my man. Spurs versus United debate, aka Mr. Bean versus SpongeBob.
This is a true end the stream Dave moment right here. This is a true end the stream moment. Man said Mr. Bean versus
Bro,
SpongeBob.
I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for that game. But listen.
Oh yeah, they play each other next week, huh?
Yes. No. I think in 2 weeks or something.
Oh my god, man.
It's crazy, actually.
This is mad.
It's mad. It's actually mad. Listen. Blaze, there are a couple of super chats to do. Thank you. Appreciate you guys for super chatting the channel and supporting the channel.
Big up,
Chelsea, big up, guys. Wallahi, big up, guys. W is for you guys. We're doing the content always for you. And you guys are always helping us, supporting the channel, liking the videos. Look, we're almost at 300 likes, guys. So big up. Chelsea be another mid-table club, yeah. But this is what everybody's mid-table, bro. There's only Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. Everyone else is mid-table.
I
promise you, like everyone is mid-table. Yeah, if Spurs beat, if Chelsea beat Spurs, you're gonna say Spurs are mid-table. If Spurs beat Chelsea, you're gonna call Chelsea mid-table. I know that. Blaze, Jackson second only to Haaland for goals since February. Here comes the shameless. It's gonna keep moving the bar. February 2024 only.
Yeah. Maybe January, if you add January, it's a different player. If you add December, it's a different player.
If you go to March, only from March until now, it's different. Like you get my, you get my
we all watched Jackson last season. It's different this year. If he continues this, we'll give him play.
We'll see, Blaze. We'll see how it goes. But listen, people, stay here. Don't go anywhere. This is going to Rivals Rumble, where myself, Dayo, Will, Ahmed, and Ahmed will absolutely talk about the wins today. A lot of people have chest. Some people will not have chest. But I know one thing, that Ahmed will be Ten Hag out. And he's the only one to get cooked today because his team didn't win. So that's the only thing. But listen, hit that like button before you go, guys. Let's get to 300 likes on MHF before you go. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys on the other side. And anything you want to say, Habibi?
Nah, listen, I'll be in the comment section of Rival Rumble. I enjoy that show. It's going to be fun. You know, and it's going to be, listen, me and Mo putting the work in today. We're putting the mileage. You get me today. 3 watch-alongs for myself. I have a stream as well later at 11. Mo has Rivals Rumble. We've been on the football
too much reactions, the football terrace twice.
Yeah, we're doing MHF, so we're putting in the work, we're putting in the content. So big up to you guys. Like the video, subscribe, and all that good stuff. My point is, top 6 needs to be refreshed. I hear where they're coming from, but that's not Chelsea's fault. They can only beat who's in front of them, Sean. So that's what I'll say. But anyway, listen, it's gonna be fantastic, you guys. And we'll see you guys on Rivals Rumble. انت عملت الريدايركت ولا شو؟
Yes.
Okay. يلا. See you guys on the other side, man.